Prithwin, isn't it strange that the Prime Minister still has to talk about the Gujarat riots because he does understand the depth of the matter when it comes to those people who lost their lives, those people who lost their family members. They have never got any kind of justice till today. That is a fact. It's not about Mr. Modi, but the Prime Minister does understand that somewhere people do question him. And especially when you remember what happened very recently in 2022, when the rapists and murderers of a daughter of Gujarat were allowed to roam around freely. Why? Because the BJP wanted them for their election purpose. So, as far as the 2002 riots are concerned, that is something that hurts all of us because the people haven't got justice, and the Prime Minister does understand that's a very important question the world over that is asked of him. And when he spoke about riots before 2002, it clearly shows that he has not been able to move ahead, move forward. That is very important. But when he talks about him being a state leader and people questioning him on that, what kind of question was that? What kind of answer was that? Because he said that because he was a state leader, people were questioning how he would understand foreign policy. Of course, he made a mess of the foreign policy when he said, I don't want to keep people away, I want to bring them close. And we've seen how Donald Trump has treated various leaders and how our Prime Minister remained quiet and did not get any justice for those people who might be illegal entrants into the US when they were brought back in chains. These are questions that are important, but he hasn't, spoken about the questions which are plaguing the country today. He's talking about things which are probably within his heart, and he wants to talk about it, but he doesn't know what to say about it because the answers are the same ones. But is it not important for him to answer what is happening with Mr. Adani and what has happened in the past few years, whether it is in Maharashtra or all the other places where Mr. Adani has been allowed to monopolize our country's industries? These are questions which are important. He hasn't spoken about unemployment. How is he going to tackle unemployment? How is he going to bring prices down? What is he going to do when, at a time when the world is going to be facing, economic crisis, which is being said by various experts today? These are relevant questions, not questions about his life. We know about his life. And of course, this is the first time that Mr. Modi has said that I never thought that it was a big thing to be poor. And he's given an explanation about it, Prithvi. But he has always said that because I am poor, people treat me badly, they look down upon me. And he's always become a bechara when
I think that also
constitution
stems from the fact, Sujata, that there were those in the opposition who did take the chaiwala jibe at him, and he perhaps is turning it around, and he's saying, look, I've also had my own share of experiences as a chaiwala's son. There were stories that I heard of and I carried them along. It really didn't bother me. Those hardships didn't really bother me. Sujata, but I began with Gujarat riots.
He went to the US. Don't forget, during this time he was traveling all over the world, right? And he was traveling into the Himalayas, but he was saying that he has told all of us that he was begging all those years. So, there are lots of questions that need to be clarified by the Prime Minister. I don't think those have been clarified, but more important issues need to be answered, which he has not.
Okay.